Starting to the bottom right of the map, we have for Evil Genius the player 01 in the best of 5.
EG Allied Raid Call from America.
From Korea originally, but taking the spot from America.
Starting to the top left though, we have the STX Soul player with a 1-0 lead. It is.
STX Soul Innovation from Korea.
Used to use the ID Bogus. Seems like ever since he switched his ID, he became unbeatable.
Yeah.
You know, did you notice that? Like, he was bogus and he was pretty good, but when he became Innovation, that's when, like, he never lost ever again until the GSL finals.
Nah, that's not true. Actually, like, when he switched his ID, he didn't play all too well. That was one of those things where everyone was making fun of him because everyone said, okay, the ID is, like, Innovation is so much worse than Bogus. That was all over, like, TL and also on Reddit, people were talking about it. So it took him a little bit to actually get to that level. But of course, now everyone out there was like a supporter right from the start.
Maybe I just started noticing him right after he switched his ID when he was good. I remember seeing a Pro League game of him at TVT and I was like, wow, this guy's awesome, but I guess it might have been a little bit after he changed his ID. Regardless, here in Game 1, he takes no gas. You're going to send an SCV Scout here. You're going to do a 1 barracks expansion. A little bit weird of a build to see in TVT and Heart of the Storm. Almost nobody does this anymore. It's very Wings of Liberty style.
The gas now for life once again early. Innovation was taking it a lot later here, and in the beginning it looked a little bit like he would go into that 1 barracks command center, but also in this game he's dropping the gas a bit later, not taking the CC right away, going for the Marines here. The SCV for Innovation once again with a scout. Alive is just trying to find out if there are proxy barracks for Innovation, which is not the case here. The STX Soul player in the main base just having a quick look at what's going on and leaving immediately.
Alive, continuing to mine gas, could do one of two things. Could start a factory after this with that, or could just go into Double Reaper. But he's been scouted either way, so he plans. I don't think he'll let the SCV escape this time.
Yeah.
I mean, or rather, hide.
Hide, yeah. That's probably not going to happen.
Double Reaper?
Goes into the Double Reaper. It's a build that MVP used earlier. Is that going to be successful against Innovation, though? And we have the CC on the high ground right now for the STX Soul Terran player.
You know, this is the basically exact same build that we saw. I mean, it's the same build that MVP faced when he did the Reapers. It's just a 1 racks expanded to gas, so it could have similar results. The difference is that this map is much better than Daybreak to do a build like this because there's so many different entry points into the main base.
But Innovation already now has 4 Marines. That should actually help him. Comes down to the micro, of course, and also Alive does only 2 Reapers. He's not going into 4. He's building up his own Marine count right now, having a quick look with the Reapers. If there is maybe an SCV that has been hidden, which is not the case. He checks everywhere, just using them as a scout rather than as a harass unit.
Yeah, I like this because he's been scouted. To try to surprise his opponent isn't going to work anymore, and to make 4 it just feels like a bad choice. He's not even going into the main base. He's just checking everywhere else, making sure there's no proxy starport, no proxy factory, anything like that.
Yeah, so far Alive is really just heading into a straight-up game against Innovation, which surprises me a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too, but you know, playing the super aggressive game in game number 1 did not seem to work out for him.
The thing is just that Innovation is known to be a very strong late game player, and I feel the later in the game you are, the better Innovation gets. So right now we have the scout attempt, but this time the Reapers are there to shut it down. So Alive's idea at this point is to just control the map and make sure that he knows what's going on and that he shuts down his opponent's scouting information. Innovation will try to attempt the same because he's going for the helmet drop now in this game.
I wonder,
and Widow.
Yeah, Alive looks like he might want to go just for pure Widow Mines with the drop. He really wants to deny any scouts, so he's carefully checking. He knows he checked the entire map, knows there's no SCVs on the map. He killed the only one there was, and this forces a scan here by Innovation. He also checks at the bottom of the ramp to see if any SCVs ever leave, so he can go and kill those. Poor Reaper's gonna die here, though.
Reaper goes down, expansion on the low ground for Innovation. And let's see how much damage he can do. The Reaper number 1 is already on the way. He can start with his Widow Mine drop and then go into the Hellbats. We have Innovation now with a faster CC at the mineral line, getting a slight edge in economy. Alive, on the other hand, is not wasting too much time to do exactly the same.
Yeah, both players dead, even in supply. And Innovation just gonna, what it looks like, transition into mech play, just like we've seen most players do in this entire tournament for TVT, is go into Hellbat aggression into mech play or Banshee aggression into mech play.
Well, we have now the Medivac already out, and let's see how successful this is going to be. We have 2 Widow Mines and the Hellions. Oh, they just barely saw them, but I actually don't know if he saw he saw it?
Yeah, he moved his Marines instantly as soon as that blip happened, so I think he realized.
So close. And here comes the Medivac. Ooh, innovation.
Yep.
Just barely saves his Medivac, goes into the main base right now, starts to drop, goes once again up there and tries to borrow the Widow Mine. Successful in doing so, and takes on 1 SCV, not enough here. Drops the rest of the Widow Mines as well. Here comes the Poro. Needs now 2. Is he targeting? And nope, doesn't even get it.
He should have targeted that Hellion. He would have gotten the Hellion and damage to SCVs if he had done that. But here comes the Hellbats. This is the most important part.
Hellbat versus Hellbat, 2 to defend, 2 to attack.
The Widow Mine's still here to help defend against the other Hellbats that come. And he also has the Medivac to heal, don't forget.
8 Harvesters killed by Innovation, 10 is taking down more. Alive doesn't react at all to those Hellbats at the natural.
Does he bait into the Widow Mine? Well, we won't see that. I think he actually did, but he didn't get a shot of it.
He's not dropping into the main base. Going in for it again, and there's just not enough. He doesn't target the Medivac right now. The Medivac gets away once again, and we have already a significant supply lead here for Innovation. He's 74 against 57. The Widow Mine is still active.
10 Harvesters up at 40 to 30 right now.
Loses the Marine here. Needs to drop another scan. In the main base though, he can't even kill the Medivac. Oh, that was so close. I thought he would actually be able to pull that off.
I think he's going to try to finish some of these weakened SCVs off. He's healing here. Oh!
Yeah, but the second Medivac already moves in.
And he gets the Hellbat out. The Widow Mine is still active.
And here comes the next drop. Hellbats versus Hellbat with a little bit of Medivac support. Another Medivac in the main base. He's trying to kill the rest of the SCVs. So he's getting them. Oh, that was so close. Alive just in the last second. Going for a quick detour.
So he's just going to fight the Marines here. And maybe he gets that shot.
Oh, he gets so many of those Marines.
Wow, actually.
He gets another shot. The Harvester count Wolf is 29 to 43. This lead for Innovation is massive.
Innovation just walking across the map is realizing that losing those Medivacs is just a little bit more gas than he would like to spend, so he's just going to waddle them across the map here.
Perfect defense for Innovation at his own natural. There's a bunker, that's all that he needs. And this Widow Mine, I do not think that Alive actually really knows that it's there, even though it killed already 5 units.
Yeah, there's definitely no awareness about that. Otherwise, he would have definitely changed course or moved his units away. Nice drop here by Alive, but a good pull by Innovation, who also did not hesitate to build the bunker. When you're ahead like he is, he can afford that bunker, and just, the only way he can lose this game is if he totally messes up and loses all of his SCVs to a double drop or something, so the bunker is a smart choice.
What is happening at the natural of Alive? Why doesn't he not see this Widow Mine?
I think he sees it now.
Yeah, well, it's about time. After 5 kills and 5 shots and it being there for 5 minutes.
He killed one of his own Harvesters to kill it too because he didn't have a scan.
Yeah,
so
but
he got even another kill.
But between it, he dropped so many mules. So finally he sees it. I think he was completely overwhelmed with that pressure play.
I agree.
I'm really a little bit sad for Alive here. He's such a cool kid and I really love the guy. But Innovation is, I mean, the guy is on top of the world these days. And for good reason. He's moving in now with his army supply 10 ahead. And
clump up on the ramp.
Clumps up on the ramp, and we have the additional Medivacs here to just save Innovation's Hellbats. It could end here.
It probably will. Alive not even getting a concave at that choke point. That's what he needed. And Innovation walks through. The SCV is going to fall so fast. So is the supply of Alive here. And Innovation will take a 2-game lead. Nothing to stop him anymore. The Viking about to fall as well.
You cannot pull SCVs against Hellbats. That is suiciding all of them without even accomplishing anything. 36 Harvesters killed. Alive going for counter-aggression. He at least killed 19 Harvesters here, but he is not able to stop his opponent. 80 supply against 40. Once again, doubling the overall supply. And even with the third command center here, this is not going to work. Hellbat's still active at the bottom right, taking everything.
Yeah, even Vikings. GG. And Innovation takes a quick 2-0. A lot of people expecting these results that we've been seeing. I don't think as many people expected these games to be so one-sided.
I really hope that Alive is going for just a cheeseburger.
11-11.
Innovation, I mean, it's not Alive's fault. The thing is, like, we are here at the round of 8. We're at the quarterfinals. And to get this far, you have to beat so many strong opponents. So it's really not like Alive is a bad player. It's just like innovation is on a completely other level. There's a reason why so many people said that he would be one of the dominant forces in this tournament, why he was in the finals of GSL Code S, took a 3-0 lead before Soulkey, got his stuff together and was able to just turn things around.
Yeah.
Innovation is just
This season,
crazy strong.
This season of WCS, these are the 8 best players in the world, and Alive is one of them. He's made it all the way here to the round of 8. But he has to face the guy who everybody is saying is going to have that trophy at the end, the guy who is number 1, the one who almost won the GSL final. And, you know, it's either he figures something out and does some cheese builds here, or gets smacked down again in game number 3 and Innovation takes the 3-0 that everybody thought he would.
I just don't think that Alive is right now in the shape in the TVT that he can take it in a long macro game, because this is where Innovation has a strength. But before we go into game number 3, we have another break, and then as soon as we are back, we might see the last game of the day in the round of 8. So see you guys in a few.